Hello everybody, AJ is here, and today I'm here to talk to you guys and gals about a theory that's been explored around and thought upon since the beginning of My Hero Academia, and that is, how is One Punch Man connected with My Hero Academia? So without further ado, let's get started. So, looking at the My Hero Academia universe, it is safe to assume that My Hero Academia takes place in the future in Japan. And so does One Punch Man. So, just by knowing that alone, there's already a way that these two animes could be connected. And I believe I have found a way as to how these two animes are connected because of that reason. Yes, these animes both share the same place, but they don't share the same time. What I mean by this is, either one anime comes after the other. And I believe that One Punch Man is farther into the future than My Hero Academia. And why I say this is for two reasons. My first reason is because of the quirks. Of course, they don't call it quirks in One Punch Man, but superpowers. But that's one reason, because of quirks. And the second one is because of the one specific quirk that we all call One for All. Well, that's actually the name, but yeah. The reason why I mentioned about quirks is because in both animes, hundreds of people has superpowers, at least when it comes to My Hero Academia. The fact is that fact alone is very important to this theory because these two animes are very close in time. In other words, they are both a part of the same time period. I would like to nickname this time period the superhero and supervillain era. But My Hero Academia is somewhere in the middle of this era, or just it's in a farther part in the era. It's closer to the beginning of the era than One Punch Man. In fact, I believe that One Punch Man is actually the end of the era. All the time that One Punch Man takes place is during the end of this era, because there are way more people with superpowers and quirks in My Hero Academia than there is in One Punch Man. It is just a simple fact. Now, as of how this happened, I don't know. I have two simple theories as to how it could happen. I believe that either quirks just began to vanish off, as subtle as it all began, as stated by the protagonist of the anime of My Hero Academia himself. It all started with a glowing baby, and it could have just suddenly all vanished away, which would also explain why there's so few people in One Punch Man with superpowers. You guys don't notice, there are people a part of the superhero agency that doesn't even have powers, but still volunteer, and that also just shows how not everyone in that universe has powers. It was more common in the time of My Hero Academia for people to have powers. I'm pretty sure Deku said it himself. About 80% of the population had quirks, and 20% were regular, ordinary humans. And it's way more common to see normal humans in the One Punch Man universe than My Hero Academia. So I believe it would be safe to assume that One Punch Man is around the end of this era, and My Hero Academia has to be somewhere in the middle. And I say that, and I have one more theory. My other theory is that there's going to be a villain at the end of My Hero Academia. Either at the end or sometime after the series ends. This villain will do something to somehow damage quirks forever. Of course, I originally thought it was going to be All For One, but All Might took him down, so there's no way. But just because All For One is down, that doesn't mean supervillains are gone forever. There's going to be someone that's going to emerge that will be even stronger than All For One. Of course, I don't know who he is, because I can't see the end of the series yet. No one has seen the end of My Hero Academia, but he's going to emerge, and he's going to somehow put an end to quirks, or at least find a way to wipe out quirks from growing out. And somehow it just works. I don't know what this will do. I don't know how this will happen, especially since Midoriya will be the #1 superhero by then. Not unless, if like I said before, it happens after My Hero Academia. But it happens eventually. Or an experiment broke down. This experiment could have been emerged by a villain or whoever. This is another possibility. A villain could have done something. Villain or whoever could have conducted an experiment that resulted to ending all quirks. Not literally ending it, but wiping out most of quirks. Again, I don't know how this happened, how it could happen, but it could be a possibility as to how One Punch Man and My Hero Academia is connected. And somehow this experiment goes so wrong to the point that food can give you quirks. I say this because it would also support the reason to why My Hero Academia and One Punch Man is connected by also explaining why simple villains like Crabman, the first villain of One Punch Man ever to emerge, he emerged because he simply ate a bunch of crab. Now, and he became a tough threat. He wasn't like severely tough, but he was tough for an ordinary man to take down. Saitama killed him. So, again, etc. It's just a simple theory of mine. I have no clue if it's accurate or not, but this is only one reason why I believe that this could happen. Why these two animes are connected, because of the fact that they are both a part of the same time era, which is the era of superheroes and supervillains. My Hero Academia being in the middle, and One Punch Man being at the end. I explained my first half of this video, and that is due to the fact that these two animes share quirks. Of course, they're not both called the same name in the two different animes, but they both have superpowers, and one has fewer superpowers. Of course, I just came up with a little theory for an explanation as to why that is it, why that's the case, but I could be wrong. But either tomorrow or some other time this week, or a whole nother time, I'll make the part 2 to this video explaining my other reason why I believe these two animes can be connected, and that is through One Punch Man having One For All. That's all I'm going to leave out for this. Hey guys, AJ's here again. Yes, I fulfilled my promise. The only thing is, I uploaded the video way later than expected, but it's still before tomorrow, so technically, I uploaded a video today. It's just very late. But I promise that I will upload my next video way earlier than this one. I will, and my next video will most likely not be the part 2 to this one, but I see the part 2 to this one coming out on July the 4th. And I might also do another special video on 4th of July. So, look forward to that. I'll try uploading at least one video every day for this whole next week. And expect a surprise video on Friday. And 2 other ones on Saturday and Sunday. I will not go into detail why they're going to be special videos. But you'll understand. You'll know what I mean by then. So again, just had to upload this video. Had this theory for a long time and just didn't know how to cut it through. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and things go as planned. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Later, guys.